Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So I have here all 6 of the brand new Disney princess inspired body mist from Bath & Body Works. This collection is so right up my alley. I love Disney. I grew up on Disney movies. I literally have a Disney movie playing in the background every single night before I go to sleep. They just calm me down. They make me so nostalgic. It just makes me relive my childhood, and there's just something about Disney movies that are just so cozy and comforting. When I saw that Bath & Body Works was going to be coming out with a Disney princess body mist collection, I screamed. I do have some thoughts at the same time because yeah, we'll get into all of that. So I bought all 6 of the available mists and I'm going to be reviewing them as well as ranking them all from my least to most favorite. I bought them all so you don't have to, and I'm going to let you know which one's worth it and which one's not so worth it. So with all that said, let's get straight into it. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. First, let me show you all of the Disney princess mists. There is Tiana, Belle, Cinderella, Jasmine, Ariel, and Moana. Here's the thing. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I would have wanted more princesses and a lot more of like the original princesses. I would have loved an Aurora body mist. That would be so beautiful. A Snow White body mist, a Rapunzel body mist, a Pocahontas body mist. There was a lot more that they could have done, but hey, I'm not mad. I'll take this. This is my collection. I'm excited for them. I'm just saying like kind of some things that I wish, you know, they would have had also. Okay, so let me start with the bottom of my favorites and I'm gonna work my way up to my absolute favorite in this collection. Starting in 6th place. I really wish this was different. I feel like this princess had a lot of potential in making it really, really beautiful, but unfortunately, it's just not my scent taste. Like the notes just, I don't really love, and that is Cinderella. So Cinderella is my 6th place. This has fragrance notes of gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. I like what they did with all the blue kind of notes, and it has more of like this really pretty ethereal floral vibe, which I feel like does give Cinderella, but as I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm not the biggest fan of gardenia, and I heavy smell that gardenia in here. This is very much a fresh white floral heavy gardenia fragrance. It's not necessarily bad, but that gardenia is just so overpowering in here, and it's not my type of scent. If you're into gardenia though, you would definitely love this because it plays a major role. Also paired with a fresh musky feel and sort of like this rounded out amber. This one's my 6th place, not my favorite, not bad. It's just like a personal preference kind of thing. 5th place, I have Moana. Obviously, I knew this was gonna be a beachy tropical fragrance. It has notes of lush green palms, plumeria breeze, and coconut water. I like the fact that this is actually pretty unique considering Bath & Body Works has done so many tropical summery type of fragrances, so I was expecting this to be like a repackage of one of those, but it did surprise me in that I don't think it's a repackage of any of their tropical scents, and you know there's a lot. I do feel like she is unique, so that's good about it, but still it's not really wowing me necessarily. There's like this weird undertone in it that I'm not really loving. I would have liked some type of coconut element in here, maybe more of a sweet scent, but then I feel like some people would be like, oh, that's basic. Sometimes you can't win because people obviously have different preferences, so just because I don't like something doesn't mean you won't. This is definitely a green tropical fragrance. This is weirdly also giving me a bit of a gardenia vibe, even though there is no gardenia in here. I do wish there was more of a strong coconut element in here, more of a sweet creamy coconut rather than just coconut water. All the other notes are just kind of like fresh and green type of notes. This just didn't really wow me that much. I thought it was better than Cinderella, but not as good as some of these others. In 4th place, I have Tiana. I really love the packaging for Tiana. I'm really obsessed with green right now, so I really love this green packaging. Tiana has delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmering bayou woods. This one is a really, really, really clean, fresh kind of scent. Very green, even more so than Moana, which has that tropical vibe to kind of break up the green. This one is just straight up green. Not only is the packaging green, but it smells green. It's very crisp. It's almost giving me citrus, even though there isn't any of that in here. But yeah, I don't know. This one's just okay to me. I'm not a huge, super freshy kind of lover, and I feel like this, in my opinion, is a little bit more of a generic freshy kind of scent. I feel like I would have wanted something a little bit more unique in this type of freshy scent. So this didn't really stand out to me. So that's why it's kind of just like the middle ground. One, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. It's just like, these next three are definitely more up there in my favorites. These I would say are my favorites. Starting in third place with Ariel. Ariel kind of shocked me because obviously going into it, I knew this was gonna be an aquatic scent of some sort, and it is that, don't get me wrong, but there's something about this aquatic scent that's giving me a high-end perfume that I've definitely smelled before. I cannot pinpoint which perfume this reminds me of, but I've definitely smelled this perfume before. This has sea salt breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. Oh, this is so nice. I feel like now I'm kind of getting what this is reminding me of. It's kind of similar to MAC Turquatic, which I absolutely love, so I think that's why I love this so much. Compared to MAC Turquatic is a little bit more crisp and woodsy. This is more of a rounded out, creamier version of MAC Turquatic, but definitely along the same lines. So if you loved MAC Turquatic, you would love this. This layered up with MAC Turquatic, especially in the summertime, is gonna be so good. That's definitely a combo that I have to pair up, because in my head these two are going really, really good because they're such similar scent profiles. So I think they're gonna complement each other really well. I really, really like this one. I feel like this is a freshie done right. And again, even though these types of aquatic freshies are overdone, I do find that more unique than some others that I've smelled from Bath & Body Works, and definitely not a repeat. That's one thing that I will say about all these mists. I think they're all pretty original to Bath & Body Works. I don't feel like they're repackages of other scents of theirs, at least not that I've tried any, and I've tried a lot. So I really like that about them. Let's go to my top two. In second place, Jasmine. Jasmine is one of my favorite Disney princesses because she's just so beautiful and mysterious and sexy. I feel like she's definitely more of the grown Disney princess. And this, out of all of these fragrances, is the most rich, luxurious one out of all of them. I feel like this is also the most accurate to Jasmine because this is giving Arabian royalty. It just smells like such a beautiful Arab fragrance. It's so rich and luxe. It smells like a really, really high-end fragrance. This scent I feel like won't be for everyone because it is more of a potent scent, and it has this oud kind of element in there, which is definitely rare for a body mist to have an oud sort of vibe, because oud tends to be in more expensive perfumes because it is more of an expensive note. But this one is definitely giving me that rich oudy kind of fragrance. It's got like a leathery smokiness to it almost. It doesn't have oud in the actual notes, but I'm definitely getting that. There's something really powerful in this scent. This has sparkling jasmine flower, which fitting, jeweled currants, and soft woods. Definitely has this rich black currant deep vibe in it. It's kind of along the lines of scents like Dark Kiss, where it's just more of that darker, almost patchouli-like scent. It has that quality. This one's really, really good. It smells really expensive. It's giving off high-end Arabian royalty perfume vibes. So this is very, very true to Jasmine. I love this one. I think she is the most expensive out of all these body mists, expensive smelling out of all these body mists. So I really like her. But I think my favorite one of this collection is probably no shock to most of you that have watched my channel and know my fragrance taste. Even before I smelled these, I kind of had an inkling that this was gonna be my favorite, but it kind of ended up being my favorite for a different reason than I originally thought it was gonna be my favorite for. So my number one goes to Belle. Belle also happens to be my favorite Disney princess, so this just worked out perfectly. Belle has notes of rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. Going into it, I thought this was gonna be my favorite because it was gonna be that sweet, delicious, more gourmandy one of the group, but that's not this. This is not gourmand at all. It's not even very sweet. I don't get the sparkling buttercup or the whipped vanilla. Maybe the sparkling aspect, but not the sweet buttercup aspect. Maybe a little touch of that vanilla, but not in the sweet way that you think. This body mist reminds me of Rose's Vanille. It's got that rose vanilla kind of mixture. It's very elevated as well. This one, same as Jasmine, is giving rich, expensive perfume vibes as well. Think again, yeah, Mancera Roses Greedy, Roses Vanille, that kind of feel. And this is strong. I wore this a couple days ago alone. I didn't layer it with anything and I was smelling this all day. I was so pleasantly surprised with this one. This one not only has an amazing scent, but it's got good strength, and so does Jasmine. These are definitely the most powerful of all of these. I think the other four are giving more of that typical body spray kind of vibe, a little bit more watered down, whereas these two are definitely giving that rich, expensive feel. Nothing wrong with the other four as far as giving off that body spray vibes, because sometimes I want to pull for just something light and easy to wear and not always give off that strong perfumey kind of scent, but just in a sense of knowing which fragrance is the most potent and will give you that expensive type of scent. Definitely go for Jasmine or Belle. Those are all of the fragrance mists in this Disney collection. I hope they do more of these. I love Disney. I want them to do all the Disney characters, which is probably impossible, but I love Disney. Also, give me like a Studio Ghibli collection. I would be obsessed with that. Like all the Studio Ghibli movies, Kiki's Delivery System, Spirited Away, The Cat Returns, Totoro. I love Studio Ghibli. That would also be a really cute collection. This is probably the collection from Bath & Body Works that I've been the most excited about in a very long time. This collection was just so nostalgic and fun to me, so I'm so happy with this collection. I know I ranked them, so some of them were not my favorites compared to others, but with this collection, I had to have them all. I'm a huge Disney fan, so I had to. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on this Disney collection. Which was your favorite and your least favorite of this collection? Let me know in the comments. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!